Hello guys, how are you? I hope you will be all fine. Today I am going to teach you how to install WordPress on your local PC and how you can set the environment for developing a fully functional website. So the first step we have done in the first lecture, that need of a local server. So now I am going to teach the WordPress installation, and for this we need a WordPress latest version. Nowadays it is a 4.9.4. so download from Google. Let's just type free download latest version of WordPress, then you can download from any link over there. So I have downloaded it. After download, you have to create a folder for this course with the name of WordPress lecture. So you have to keep the WordPress folders, different folders, and my this lectures. So now I hit right click on it and click on extract here. It will extract here in this folder. Then according to the project, according to the client desired, according to the requirement, we have to keep the name of this folder, to change or rename this folder. For example, if it is for education, then we keep the education system name, school name, or whatever. Or it is for a key store, then we have to rename it with the store, with that store name. It will be our project. So it's extract here, name of WordPress, right click on it and then rename, and I rename with the tutorial 1 and then press enter. It is rename, and now I have to check the XAMPP server which is running or not. So it is already running on my PC, but you people, every time after starting your WordPress, to start the XAMPP local server, just type the XAMPP control panel will be shown and then click on it and then start this. The first three, one Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, press start, then it will be start. So now copy this folder from here and go to C, and then go to XAMPP, and then go to htdocs file and just paste it here. So here is our folder which we have to work now on it. Now open your browser, just access this folder from the XAMPP local server from behind. Just type local host / and then enter the name of that folder, tutorial 1, and then let's go. It will bring us to the setup file, configuration setup file, which shows us that we have need these 5 these 5 prefixes before installation of WordPress. So database name, which we have not, we have to create a database first. Database username, by default it is a root. If you want to change, then we can change. Database password, by default it has no password. If you want to create a password, then we can create a password from the backend. Database host, obviously we are working on localhost, so it will be a localhost. Table prefix, it's by default WP. If you want to change, then we can change. So we haven't a database name, so I have to create localhost phpMyAdmin and then press enter. This is the main browser of phpMyAdmin, in which we can build a database for WordPress, for anything. So click on database, give it name to the database, but a good practice is that we have a same name to resemble to the project, because it will be easy for us later on if we want to proceed our project, if we want to use for another purpose, for another time, then it will be easy to find the database for this project. So we have to give tutorial 1. A good practice in the programming concept that we give a name with the small letters. So click on create, and congratulations, we have created a database now with the name of tutorial 1. It will be shown here also. So we have to go back to our setup file. Now we have all these 5 prefixes. Now I have to click let's go. Now I have to fill the correct on the place of WordPress. I have to write the name of my database, which I create tutorial 1. And now username, by default it's a root. Password, it has no password by default. Localhost, it's okay. WP, it's okay. If we want to change, then we can change from here. Just remove this and write which we want. When we fill this all the correct, then when we click on submit, then it will bring us to the installation page. If it is not correct, then it will give us an error. So let's check. Click on submit. So congratulations, we have entered and correct informations. So run this installation, and then now, okay guys, then it give us or bring us to a form which need a site title. What is mean by site title? The site title which is shown on the top of the tab. For example, WordPress installation, this is a site title. Localhost, which we write, it will be shown here. What we will be write, it will be shown here in the tab. So I write tutorial #1, and we can change this admin to administrator, to user, to anything which we want, but admin is perfect. So the next is password. This password is very strong, but it is very difficult to remember. So I want to change this password to admin alpha, but this password must be alphanumeric, admin 1 2 3, and it is a very weak. But when I check this option, this box, then it will allow me to install WordPress. When I fill this all suggestion, there is another option, email as news. Then I will enter here my email address, through which they will send me the latest news. So fill this form, When I fill this form, then I will click on install WordPress, and then it will start the installation. It bring me to the page of installation. So let's see. It will take some time because it is ready the whole file of installation. Okay guys, congratulations, we have successfully installed our WordPress. So now the login, then it will bring me to the admin login. Let's see. So we choose the username admin and password admin1, admin123. Now click on login and it will bring me to the dashboard through which we can build a fully functional website for any purpose we want. Congratulations guys, at last we reached to the last step of the installation. Now only we have to learn about the how to build a website. The installation process is all over. Okay guys, see you in the next tutorial.